Sasa nikatoroka kwa nyumbani, nikaenda kwa baba mdogo, wakaorganize na Judy, nikakuja Tokyo. Na siku hiyo walikuwa wanataka niolewe na 10 years. Na mimi sikuwa nataka niolewe mapema, nilikuwa nataka maisha yangu iendelee.
The environment they were coming from was wild, but when they arrived at school, the environment was different. So coping with this environment, it was a challenge to these girls of ours. When they arrived, the school administration planned with the teachers, so we had to do guiding and counseling to them.
Yani nikikata nikikaanga kwa darasa ama ni wapi, natia bidii kwa sababu mimi naona picha ya kwetu vile inakaa, na kwa huko bado watu hajabadilika hadi sasa.
Cheptanu had taken rescued girls to Top View Academy when it was established.
Sasa hiyo wasichana aliendelea kwa hiyo shule mpaka mwalimu ya afu kasema sasa hii watoto amekuwa wengi na anataka pesa. Sasa utafanya nini watoto? Nikamwambia sasa mimi mwenyewe ndio nilienda kutoa hii watoto. Na nilifikiri iko sponsor. Lakini sasa kwa vile hakuna sponsor, si nitarudisha hii watoto nipeleke nyumbani. Na wale amepata sponsor yao apaki nini Tofyo. Na wasasi anataka kufayana nini wasiana tena. Nikamwambia mkifayana nitastaki nyinyi.
Tangu nikuja Tofyo mimi sikuwa naongea na kwa huko nyumbani kwa baba mdogo alisoma, yeye alikuwa ananipeleka kwake. Kwa juu tukirudi huko ni kama wanakataa tena turudi shule.
Karen comes from Silale Riongo and Blessings comes from Chemolingot, both in Tiaty sub-county within Baringo County.
These sides of Tiaty is where the child marriage is like the epicenter. It's like the ground zero of child marriage because of the traditions and patriarchy. This community is steeped in patriarchy. So it is men who has the power to decide what the women must do or will do, and the girls. So as a woman in this community, you are part of the furniture, to say the least. You are there to be seen, not heard.
FGM plays a key role in ushering in early marriages.
FGM gives child marriage validity, because a girl cannot be married off before being taken through FGM. So this other FGM validates the girl as a woman now.
A girl who has undergone FGM in amongst the Bokot, she is highly prized. She fetches around 100 cows, 40 goats, and a number of camels. So it is a way of, it's an economy.
Ele alikuwa ananifuata. Hata alisema ndio hiyo gari nyeusi, anataka kuweka watoto wetu gari nyeusi, anataka aende anyonge watoto wetu. Lakini siku hiyo alinyamaza. Kumbe aliona watoto wetu kumbe anapelekwa wapi mahali mzuri. Sasa hiyo mambo akanyamaza.
Children also who are defiled, the community don't see it as a problem. They don't see it as a crime. They see it as a small matter. So she has been defiled, but we can talk about it. We are families, we are relatives, we are good friends. So why don't we sit under a tree and the elders can finish this problem?
Apart from rescuing girls from early marriages and FGM, Cheptanu was herself a victim. She was married off as the 6th wife to an older man at just 15 years old.
Saa hiyo nilienda hiyo boma, nikakuta hiyo mzee sijui yuko na mwaka ngapi, mwaka 100. Anza vile nilikataa, ananifunga mguu na mkono. Ananichapa mpaka hata ananifungia miti. Sasa akabidi nikae na yeye sasa. Nikienda kwetu ananirudishwa. Nikienda kwetu ananirudisha. Mpaka niseme nitafanya nini, wacha tu nikae, nivumilie tu. Baba yangu akanipeana kidogo. Nilikuwa mtoto mdogo sana. Nikaenda kuteseka, nikaenda kuumia. Hata saa ile nafungua ninachukua marinda yangu, si hata marinda. Hiyo nini ulikuwa unaona kwa hiyo nyumba, unashika na mtoto, hiyo nini ngozi. Nimeumia sana, hata hakuna sabuni, hakuna nini. Unakaa wiki moja, hakuna maji ya kuoka, unakunywa tu uji kikombe moja. Hiyo ni shida sana. Hiyo ni shida.
Cheptanu later left her husband and took their 7 children with her. After a request, her husband later gave them 3 cows.
Nikasomesha watoto wangu. Ninaenda kandarasi, ninaenda kukata kuni ya mtu. Nikipata 50, tunapika na watoto wetu na watoto wangu.
Rescued girls were taken to school in Kajiado County and some were taken to Topview Academy in Marigat.
I leveraged my journalism background to amplify and give visibility to the plight of the girl child in Baringo County. We face problems and challenges. There is insecurity, there is culture that is really ingrained here. It's very difficult to remove it because even you can see the people, they are steeped in culture and they don't go to school, and this makes our work to rescue them very difficult. I have 11 girls that have gone, they came from very vulnerable backgrounds. We have 11 that have been removed from their environment, the abusive environment, and placed in children's homes in Cabernet and other places. We have even cases in courts. We have taken the perpetrators to court, but we have never been able to take the people who perpetrate the child marriage here because of this place is a jungle. It's very hard to come here and arrest someone. It could even make you lose your life.
Dorothy's Elimu Kwanza initiative also faces funding issues which strain their programs, limiting how much they can do in Baringo County. Also, the community hinders its objectives.
There is no goodwill in the community for us to do our work. Like child marriage, you'll find that there are emerging issues in child marriage. They can take the child very fast. They go and hide the child, and when you ask, you are told she has gone to a relative.
We have been using local champions. They are very effective because these are the people who are within them. They understand the language, they understand the terrain. So we have been using them because we can drag them with the law enforcement officers, the duty bearers, with ourselves. We normally drag them using the local champions to the hideouts, and we get them. We have rescued quite a number of them. I can recall, like last year, we recovered around 86 of them across Baringo County.
One house is around 3 to 5 kilometers from the next house, so maneuvering is also difficult.
This community is a wonderful community until they start marrying off girls and until there is this violence of cattle rustling. It also goes hand in hand. It's also is like a Siamese twin, because when you ask these young men from here why they are doing this, they will say that they want to marry. And guess who they are married? These girls.
Livestock such as goats and cows are used during the exchange of girls to be married off. That's why these young men go steal these cows. Some even kill people during these raids.
Kama iko mtu ule atasponsor hii wasichana au atasponsor hii wagijana, ataendelea na atafata elimu mzuri na atasoma mpaka afanye jambo kwa kwao.
Cheptano says she can take more than 200 girls to school, but only if they get sponsors.
I lobbied for a bill in the County Assembly of Baringo to have a legal framework and policies that guide and serve those survivors of sexual violence or gender-based violence, because for girls to be married off, that is violence. Imagine a girl who is being pulled from the house because she is crying and the husband is waiting outside and she is carried on the back. That is gender violence.
This bill was passed in 2022 and is now an act in Baringo County. Kenya has committed to eliminating child, early and forced marriage by 2030, in line with target 5.3 of the Sustainable Development Goals.
I believe there is no political will to implement these acts. One, because it is not a priority. Women issues are not priority. Girl issues are not priority. So it is just lying there, gathering dust. If we could get help from whatever source, we could implement it as Elimu Kwanza, because it's our baby. It is us who pushed for this bill until it passed.
We have what we call the Second Chance program within our ministry, within Baringo County, where we take the children who have dropped out of school and have been impregnated, we take them back to school, in day boarding schools, in day schools. And they complete school like last year. One of them got a B+. So we feel that is an impact. Life has changed with that girl forever.
Retired Colonel Konyike advocates for focusing on poverty and advancing education.
The best way out of all this should be education. And education coupled with health care, because people would be wanting to go to the hospitals, nothing. They don't have any goat to sell, they don't have any sheep or a cow. So they opt for battering this girl to exchange for this cattle so as to dispose them of and get money to take their people to hospital.
He says the culture of early marriage remains deeply rooted within the Pokot community, but believes change is possible even if slow.
If the government was serious in arresting this situation, using those older men, the older men have said they should be the intelligence cell within the villages, those parents could be arrested. And when you arrest 1, 2, the rest will be scared of that kind of move and they will stop doing that. We
have been involving the old men, the elders, so that they can have a declaration. We had one with the Pokot, but that was done in West Pokot, but it was also encompassing the East Pokot, which is in Baringo, that is Tiati. So we had a declaration that they declare that FGM and child marriage is illegal and should be punished from the community, which we did, and we are doing the follow-up so that it can be implemented.
At the forefront is the fight against this culture of early marriage among the Pokot community, and it begins in their families.
Nataka nimwambie wazazi, kila mtu weka mtoto wako shule, kwa maana ukiweka mtoto wako shule ni faida kwako. usitegemee hata nini, usitegemee sana ati nikipata msaada nitaweka. Weka tu, Mungu atakufungulia njia.
And I would advise the people of this wonderful Tiati land to give opportunity to the girls. Let the girls go to school. Don't look at your daughter as a source of improving your status in the community, because that is what girls are here. They are economic boosters. When you don't have, when your livestock is depleted, you restock through marrying out of your girl. And they don't care about the age of the girl, as long as she has left the house and there is some goats and cattle coming in.
Between the national government and the county government, want to have a rescue center in Marigat, where the rescued girls and women rescued from FGM and early marriages can be kept, so that after some time we take them to school. Then when they go back empowered.
Niambie Fokot, tuwache hii mambo ya kimila, tuweke watoto wetu shule, tuwache ile mtu nakeketa mtoto, tuwache hiyo. Kukeketa ni bure. Hata ukienda hospitali, mtoto wako akienda hospitali, wale saa ile anajifungua, kila ile mtoto aliona amekeketwa, wale anasaidia, anakuja kuona yote na anaweka mtoto mkasi paka huko juu. Hiyo ni mbaya sana, mtoto anaumia.
We should intensify the alternative rites of passage to these girls at safe places, so that they undergo that initiation period instead of going through that harmful practice. And also the churches, they should come in to help.
If they start viewing their daughters from that perspective as human beings first, not things that can be exchanged for livestock, I think we'll start having another phase of hope that we are actually heading to the right direction.